Connecting to server. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Ted and Yasmin YouTube channel. We've got a really special guest tonight. His name's Brendan Parker, and he's one of the leading lights. He's one of the big cheeses in an amazing company called Arbistar. Now, some of you might not know Arbistar, so we want to kind of help you understand a bit more about that, and just to show you that it is a good company. It's definitely worth considering, and it is a kind of company that basically says what it is doing. You know, it's unlike there's a lot of companies out there that are claiming to do, but Arbistar is kind of like doing exactly what it says on the tin. So yeah, Brendan, thanks very much for joining us tonight. Thanks for taking your time out. Pleasure. I've been working with you now for a while.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Awesome. You've got great knowledge. You've got great personality, and they're really fun to work with as well. So thank you so much for entertaining us tonight.
Yeah, definitely. You're welcome, bro. Glad to be here.
I suppose tonight is about people to be able to like understand a bit about what is Arbistar, like why is it a good company, kind of why is it different to other companies out there, and kind of why should I be joining it, really, you know. So yeah, like fire away, really. Like, what can you tell us about Arbistar?
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me, man. This is cool. So yeah, basically I have a YouTube channel called Crypto Bren. I go by Crypto Bren in the Bitcoin space. I've been doing this for about 3 years now. I first started out doing marketing, learning about marketing, how it works, Facebook marketing, and learning how to connect with people and build relationships. And this lady came up to me and asked me if I knew about Bitcoin, and I was like, what the heck is that? Looked into it, thought it was a total scam, had no idea about this industry, man. It was pretty cool, and scary at the same time. So being new, I didn't know what I was getting into. I was like very blinded to this, and I just trusted her on her word, and I was just following her. So time after time went by, I ended up getting in a scam. I ended up getting scammed. I made some money at the time, but long-term longevity, man, it was a mistake. And so that's where I started to grow in this industry. And I'm not sure you and your followers have been through the same process. I think all of us have been through companies which they have a big promise, but they don't really deliver long-term. So that being said, I started to grow in this industry, started connecting with people all around the world, even people like you from the UK, amazing people all over the world that have the same vision, same mindset, entrepreneurial spirit, and they're just go-getters, and they want to just go out there and connect with some other YouTubers. And so I just try to stay inspired in this space, man, make some content. I started doing some review videos. I even started doing some exposing some scams to help some people, because obviously if you want to be in this space, either you're helping people, so I wanted to do that. So started doing tutorials and review videos, and one thing led after the other. Arbistar came to my front door, not literally, but on my my email and my Facebook. That'd be funny if they just walked up, hey, we're Arbistar.
Want a t-shirt?
No, but yeah, right. Want a t-shirt? Invest with us. So anyways, man, it was Diego Felipe Fernandez is one of the leaders behind Arbistar. He's one of the co-founders, and there's a group of gentlemen that have basically partnered up to create something very, very special for people looking to get into the Bitcoin space, looking to make some passive income. And I'll explain a little bit about Arbistar and basically the core foundation of this. But, I had to step back because I realized that I didn't know what I was doing too much in this space when I first started. So I have to try to teach people that are coming into this industry on obviously doing their due diligence. And people don't understand what due diligence is. It's meaning doing your research, looking into the company. Are they a real company? Can you show up to their office, and are they really there? Can you talk to the owners? Are you talking to the CEOs on Zoom calls? Are you tracking your Bitcoin transactions? And these are the questions that people need to answer and look into. And so as I started to grow in this space, bro, it was just a huge storm of just randomness and scams and the blockchain and coins and ICOs. And so I wanted to make the right moves at the right time and connect with the right people that knew their stuff. And so I connected with YouTubers. And so long story short, man, basically, you know, I came across Arbistar, and I started doing my due diligence, started looking into it and asking those hard questions to companies like, hey, can you show me transparency? Are you really trading? And that's the one question that people need to answer is, are they really trading? So I asked Diego, I got on a Zoom call with him, and we connected, and he showed me all the transparency, man, and I was hooked. And I'm 100% into this. We've been around since September 2018. We started with Arbistar 1.0. We basically had 4 products. Those products were the software. So the company is a fully automated arbitraging trading software that trades your crypto for you through 13 different cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance, Bittrex, Poloniex, Kraken, HipBTC, etc. So with Arbistar 1.0, we started off with 4 softwares. There were different price ranges for anyone's budget. We found out just 3 months into Arbistar 1.0 that users didn't even know how to open up their own Bitcoin wallet, didn't know how to register with an exchange. They didn't know how to send Bitcoin. And so we had to dumb it down. And I don't mean to say dumb it down, but we had to make it more user friendly.
Right.
So it's easy for people to understand. It's easier to get involved. It's easier to make money. And then you start your learning curve and start getting to your own software and getting to your own trading and start profiting, making Bitcoin. That's the goal of the game, right?
It's a steady little thing, but where to start?
Yeah, you cannot just jump into software and learn APIs and VPSs, and people are like, what are you talking about? So there's baby steps. You know, we send people some information. I walk people through every step of the way. So that being said, a lot of people are like, okay, what is arbitraging? Well, in September, I found out what arbitraging was. So basically, there's arbitrage throughout the whole world. It's just what we do is through Bitcoin and crypto. So the goal here is basically you simultaneously buy and sell of an asset or crypto on different markets to profit from the price difference between those markets. So in a highly simplified example, you would purchase Bitcoin on exchange A at a lower price. You would send it to another exchange on exchange B and sell Bitcoin for a higher price. And so what you can do is you can send Bitcoin to crypto, Bitcoin to US dollar, and vice versa. So there's different types of arbitraging. And so our company basically they create software and they sell the software. So we have 2 products available. For people that are just starting off, I would highly suggest everyone to just start off with the community bot. The community bot is a 100% passive income opportunity, which you simply contribute and you earn. It's a minimum of 100 euros, maximum of 50,000 euros. And basically the process works like this. It's we give you your own back office. You're going to have your own referral link. You're going to see data. You're going to see what's going on in your network, what's going on with the profits, how much you're making. But what's so cool about us and why we're different with other companies is that we are we are different because we don't guarantee to set ROI. A lot of companies that come into this crypto space, a lot of people that come into the crypto space, they're always seeing guaranteed. That's not what we do. We don't guaranteed ROI. So let me just go back a little bit. Let me share my screen.
From what I've seen, there's a lot of companies out there, right? So in this arbitrage, it's like, especially within networking and especially within the cryptocurrency space, this is like the new word, isn't it? It's like, how can I make money passively? Well, it's arbitrage. And a lot of people, like, there's 2 companies that really spring to mind, right? We've got a really big team in beautiful Africa. We love them to bits. There's a lot of scams out there, you know. There's a lot of really honest, lovely people out there who will just jump into anything without really researching it. And there's 2 companies that spring to mind who are in this space. There's one called BitTrain, and I've researched BitTrain. It's been around for a while and it's been paying out, but I have I have really doubts about their long-term sustainability. One of the big things was because we researched it, right? We went and looked, and somebody sent us their company address and was, oh, brilliant. I noticed it's in London. It's a British company. I recognize the address. It's a really famous place in London. And I was like, it's really close to my house. So I was, you know what? I went down yesterday, had a look, and lo and behold, they'd never even heard of BitTrain. I got them to do a bit more research, and they said never really been in the books, never. So I don't know where it is, but it's not where they're saying they're trying to be. So that gives you red flags. And there's another company as well called FX Trading Corp. They're blown up. They've been around since the similar time. They're paying like crazy amounts. I think 400% at one stage. I got some information today to say they've changed it to be compliant. To now they've reduced everything to 200%, and now their compensation plan's changing, and that gives you red flags. So there was a couple of big red flags for me for that. And the first one was they couldn't validate the trades. So you log into a back office, you see a load of numbers, and that just might as well be a Google generator, and it just might as well generate numbers. Because what is that? Like, you can't validate what it is or what it you know, it's trying to be. And I was like, okay. And then the other thing was that, again, you know, the Korean company, that's fine. And so somebody sent us the business documents, and we were okay, right, it's in Korean, it could say anything. And what we kind of looked at, thankfully Yazmin knew somebody who's a translator, a Korean lady, and we sent them over to her, and she happens to be a translator, but she specializes for people who don't speak Korean, who are looking to invest in Korean businesses. She specializes in translating for them. So she looked at the documents, was like, yep, their documents, brilliant. They're exactly what they say they are. But then she able to go a step further, and she was able to dig in and look into the history, and she knew where to look. And it turned out that that company expired and doesn't exist anymore. And that was a couple of months ago. So for now, those companies are doing well and they're paying people, but there are a lot of question marks on how long they're going to. Right? So in terms of Arbistar, like, because it's, as you said, it's once you get into this space, it's really difficult to see what's good, what isn't. Everything just blurs into one, and then you get a bit of pressure, or you get a bit of fear of loss of going, oh, I need to join now, or I don't want to miss out on the return. So kind of what makes Arbistar a bit different, and kind of what makes it a good long-term sustainable company, and what gives you that kind of like feeling that it's going to be something that's going to be around for a long time, and somebody can build a genuine business with?
Yeah, so those are the questions that I actually asked Diego, the owners of Arbistar. Those are the questions, those are the right questions to ask, obviously an owner of a company. So the difference between Arbistar and other companies, or so-called scams or whatever, is answering if they can answer those questions and show you proof. So Diego showed me proof. We can literally show you our Bitcoin being tracked on the blockchain to the exchanges, being arbitraged. They have thousands of transactions being made. You know, if you're in a scam, if you're sending your Bitcoin to an address, you can track that address. And if it has a lot of Bitcoin in it and there's not a lot of activity going on, and it's just paying out to addresses, you know that, all right, there's probably a scam. So we don't have set guarantees, and that's the thing that people want to see is guaranteed, especially when it comes to their money. They want to have a guaranteed return on their investment. And so every investor's dream is to have a guaranteed, but it's not feasible. It's not realistic. In this world, nothing's guaranteed. In market, in investing, nothing's guaranteed, but we could do our best to give you all the information to show you how we make profit and how it's done. And once you understand the core foundation of arbitraging, I know traders that arbitrage. I've done a little bit of myself. It's just something that it's feasible. It's real. And once you understand that it's arbitraging, what's different with Arbistar is that we don't have a set guaranteed ROI. So it all depends on the market. It all depends on how much Bitcoin that they're trading at the time and how other coins are performing. And so we trade Bitcoin to altcoins, altcoins to Bitcoins, Bitcoins to US dollar, and crypto to US dollars. So it's something that people got to realize, like, hey, once you see that, hey, guaranteed 1% or more for 120 days, no, we don't do that. We tell you, hey, like, you could lose all your money. We tell you that, like, hey, you got to know the risk of getting involved. But we've had at least a 0.64% every single day, and ranged up to even 1.5%. And it just really depends. And it'll be different every single day. It could be 0. It could be 1%. It could be 2%. Just really depends.
The reality is, I've seen your back office, and even though there aren't guarantees, the reality is that you're getting a little bit of something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. I've seen your transactions. I've seen them. I've tracked them. I've looked back on the history, and every single day you've got a little bit of something. But what if there isn't a transaction that the bots can go, that's good enough? They'll just be like,
and
fine,
so
not going to activate.
what's the difference with us is that we operate on, there's a lot of opportunity out there through different crypto exchanges. There's a lot of hedge funds. There's a lot of brokers and traders that do this type of trading, even at a high level of, even in the banking system, to the Federal Reserve. A lot of people don't understand arbitraging, but arbitraging goes very deep, has a long history behind it. But with Bitcoin and crypto, it's very fresh, but it's, you know, every time someone has an exchange like Binance, there's a Bittrex, there's a price difference on those. You know, it's not going to be the exact same price. There's always going to be a price difference. And so if there's not an opportunity within those two exchanges, the software will actually look for another opportunity through another exchange. So it'll go to Hit BTC or Kraken. And so we have 13 different exchanges that we're operating on, that we're trading, that we're arbitraging. So the software, it'll calculate the miner fee. It'll see an opportunity. It won't execute the opportunity until it calculates a profit margin. If it's $1 or more, it'll make the trade. It'll profit. You're
saying it's, at the end of the day, it's safe. Yeah, it's safe.
It's the safest way to be doing trading in the crypto market. Nice. Because a lot of people, if you have your own exchange in Binance, okay, when do you buy Bitcoin and when do you sell Bitcoin? That's the number one question. A lot of people, now you have to learn how to trade. Either you have a company that has software, paying a trader to trade for you, and he'll take 30% cut. So Arbistar does the same thing. They take 30% profit off the top. That's how they make their money. People contribute to the community bot. We will trade that for 60 days. After the 60 days, you can withdraw your funds. And what's so cool about this is every time you make profit, if it's over 10 euros or more, you can withdraw or decide to compound that 100 euros and turn it to 110 euros. Every single week, you're compounding, you're making more profits. And this is the word compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, man. I love it. It's just, brilliant. We found out about it because of the Bitcoin industry. It puts the people into power. And so we got companies that are helping us, like Arbistar, and profiting. And that's what people are looking after, you know, the passive income to contribute and to compound that profit and to grow their wealth online through cryptocurrency.
Got you. So it's, long story short, it's safe. It's a legitimate business. It's saying what it's doing. All the transactions can be recorded and shown that it's proof of actually the software and the robots exist and they're doing what they're doing. And yeah, like, and so a lot of questions would be, so, and for somebody who's not ever had any cryptocurrency experience, it's really simple, isn't it? They just have to get some Bitcoin and then send it to the system and then just leave it in there. And it's as simple as that, isn't it, really? And then
it is. It's that simple, and that's all you have to do. So we made it user friendly, so people and this raised a lot of red flags. This raised a lot of scam alerts to people, like, oh, I'm sending my Bitcoin to the platform. But once you see, I could send you 3 videos, and whoever wants to see these videos, I recorded where I will show you exactly where your Bitcoin's going. I'll track it on the blockchain. I'll go into Bittrex. I'll see the transactions, and it'll prove to you where your Bitcoin's going, and it's being traded, and it's being paid out and sent to your Bitcoin wallet automatically every single week. So that's just the one option. This is the easiest option for people that want just to contribute, leave it, grow it, withdraw it from time to time. Boom, that's it. All right. If people are already advanced like me and you in the industry, we understand, you know, exchanges. What we do is we open up 13 different exchanges. We purchase the personal bot software. So this is your own software, the same software that is connected to the community bot, profiting and making people money through the community. So the personal bot, you're going to see a lot higher return. This is because it's our highest ticket item. It'll trade unlimited Bitcoin. It'll make as many Bitcoin trades as long as it sees an arbitrage opportunity, and it won't execute an opportunity unless it sees a profiting trade, obviously calculated with the miner fee. So those are the two products that we have, man. We have it once you purchase the personal bot, it's yours for 24 months. It'll trade Bitcoin to altcoin, altcoin to US dollar. You have total control of your funds. Amazing. That's the cool part. That is that's why I have a personal bot, because I wanted to be in control of my funds. Even though I trust Arbistar, I still participate. You know, but I want to be in control 100%. Right. So this is a great option for people that are, you know, or that want to learn how to trade, that want to have their own software, their funds in their 100% control. So
there's kind of two options, isn't there, really? So you've got what we call the community bot, and that's for people who like small investors or networkers who want to get in there with, they can start with 100, I like to say $110. Why? Because in case the price goes up and there's a small little transaction fee. So I like to say just 110, start with that. And what happens with your money there is you just leave it in, and you've got two options. You can, every Saturday, we get paid out, and you've got two options. You can choose to get paid the profits and have them return into your Bitcoin wallet, or you can compound the profits and let them work again for the next week. And if you want to keep compounding, fine. And then take it out, fine, do that. Or you want to just keep your weekly income and execute to your Bitcoin wallet, you can. There's I've got a question today actually, was how long, with my capital, how long does it take? How easy is that to take out? Like, am I locked into everything? Like, what's the situation?
So once you have contributed into the community bot, in order for our payout, basically for the marketers that referred the person to come in, we have to pay the commissions for that. And so they take part of that, and then they have to use that, the portion of it to be traded. And so once it's in there, it has to be in there for 60 days minimum. After the 60 days, you request a withdrawal of your capital. We've already had thousands of withdrawals of their capital the last few weeks, just for people to see if it's real or not. But that withdrawal, after you requested it, after the 60 days, it'll have a timer. Basically, every single day, it'll have a countdown timer, and then it'll go green, and it'll say available balance. And so that's the balance which you can withdraw. And so every time you compound, it'll start another 60 days. Okay. So it'll take between 1 to 30 days to get that withdrawal after you've requested it. Yes.
Okay. That's wicked. That's wicked. That's really cool. And then, so that's the first bit. That's the community bot. So you can start with as little as 110, and you can go up to $50,000, dollars, whatever you feel.
Or euros.
Oh, euros. Sorry. 110 euros or up to 50,000 euros. And you can, whatever you want to choose, whatever you feel comfortable with. If I start with, say, the minimum, can I keep adding as I go along? Can I keep adding Bitcoin? And okay, fine. And then you've got the personal bot, which starts at 5,000. Okay, and that takes a bit more heavy lifting. We'll have to work with people to get that all set up, but we'll get there basically. So like,
so we're going to take everybody's. We're going to take everyone's home. You go ahead. Sorry.
So the community bot is like plug in and play, but the personal bot is just takes a bit more heavy lifting, and that lasts for 24 months. Whereas, how long does the community bot last for?
As long as you have some money in there, it'll be traded
Really?
for as long as you want. So we
Really?
have a 10-year business model. We're
Amazing.
actually developing more products along the way. We're
Mhm.
still growing as a company. So we've had some hiccups along our way. There's been some bugs within the software, but they've gone around and fixed it within that day or two. So,
Mhm.
I mean, part of a real company, what you'll realize, scams have zero problems. Everything goes very, very smooth. And, you know, there's no maintenance on the
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
getting things, you know, better.
yeah,
But with the real company, you'll notice, just like in our lives,
yeah,
everything doesn't go as
no,
100% smoothly.
yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, our kind of first company, a company called Leo, is exactly the same. Like, we love it to pieces, and
Hmm.
there's always little hiccups in the road, but people don't understand that it's a real business.
That
You
means it's
try
a
and
real
improve.
company.
Exactly. People always want like perfection. It's never going to be perfection. Just trust it. It's long term.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same I feel about Arbistar. Like, I know it's going to keep improving to get better and better and better. Um, so we've looked at the investment options. So let's say everybody, so realistically, everybody who joins, they're going to get a little something, you know,
Hmm.
depending on the bots. You've got the community bot. You can join with whatever you feel comfortable with. You've got the personal bot, which is €5,000, and that takes a bit of heavy lifting, but will help people do that. And then
Hmm.
there's, for people who want to do the networking, what's that about? Because essentially it's an investment first, and then if people want to do it, they can then do the networking. So how does all that work?
Yeah, so every company in the crypto space will have a referral program, a
Mhm,
bonuses for people, leaders, marketers that want to be compensated for their hard work, for
mhm,
sharing this opportunity to their friends and family.
mhm,
So, how the comp plan works is that if someone comes in and buys a personal bot, that person will get a 6% commission on that €5,000 in contribution to purchase that personal bot.
mhm,
That's €300 in your pocket, boom, just for referring people. All right, so that's one part of the referral program. The other part is the 2% on commissions for the community bot. So in scams, this is how it really works. They will give you 10% commission on people's total investment.
uh-huh,
So,
mhm,
okay. In here, we don't pay people a 2% commission until we make profit. So we pay people off the arbitraging profits that we make as a company on that person's total contribution. We'll give that person that referred that guy coming in 2% on that profit. All right. So not on investment. A lot of people get that um, confused.
mhm, mhm,
So there are some bonuses as well. So we have obviously you start in levels 1 to 5. There's 10 levels total. So that's just your direct line. Then that person brings that person brings that person 10 levels deep, and
mhm,
it stops. For the bonuses, you have to raise €30,000 on your direct line using your own referral link. If you have someone that comes in there and purchases a personal bot, that's now you raise €5,000 for the company.
mhm,
If someone comes in there with €5,000 for the community bot, then you just have another 5,000, and now you have 10,000 total. So when
mhm,
you reach 30,000, you unlock all your levels. You start off with 1 to 5, and then you will unlock the 6 to 10. You'll have 10 total after you have the 30,000 raised. That's the first bonus. This will give you more commissions for the community bot and personal bot commissions. It'll be a double what you're already making.
amazing.
So the other thing is if you raise €1,000, or I'm sorry, €100,000 on your direct line.
Mhm,
So instead of 30,000, you'll have to have €100,000. Once you do that, you're going to get a bonus for €10,000 from Arbistar sent to your wallet. All right,
nice.
that one's pretty cool. I was like, oh wow, that's really sweet. I want to get that
Yeah,
bonus. But check this out. There's a world bonus,
yeah,
which if you refer people and you raise €1,000,000, €1,000,000 within your direct and indirect and infinity levels deep in your network, you're going to get a 5% bonus from Arbistar on the total profits that they make that month. You're going to get 5%.
Really?
Okay. Yes. This is where the big money starts coming in.
Amazing.
I believe it's 20. If they make 25 million that month, you'll get a 50,000 euro check. Right
How
there.
long is that? Is that just a one-off?
So the more people coming in, the more people that accomplish this 5% or this world bonus, they have to split the 5%. And so
Okay.
now that next person is going to get 25,000
Sense.
euros. And so the
Okay.
next one, so we're only 2 people have already done it so far,
Yeah.
but I don't know how much we've made as a company. It's all secret right now. We can't tell anyone. So other than that, man, I mean, those 3 bonuses right there, you're going to get travel, preferential treatment, you're going to get some gifts, and you're going to be part of the world bonus for life. So
Oh my God.
cool.
So the world bonus is 5% of the company's profits, and you'll get a lifetime payout.
Yeah.
Basically.
Every single first Saturday of the month, you're going to get paid out every month. This is not including your other bonuses. This isn't including your personal bot sales and your commissions. So it's pretty cool, man.
It doesn't work like a binary system. It's not like your left side's done this and your right side's done that, because we've got a big team and we haven't really earned properly through that binary system. It just literally is all about people in your network.
Yes, your direct network. That's what I love about this company, because it's very easy to understand. I hate binary. I hate uni-level and those points, and I'm just like, shoot me now.
So if oh God, tell me about it. I tell you, it used to work. Don't get me wrong, but I think in this day and age, it feels archaic that way. So as I've got it right, if I simplify things, I've got my link here, and I can sponsor whoever I want. And then if I sponsor somebody with a personal bot, I'll get 6% of that. And whoever's in my downline for the first 5 levels, I'll get 2% of the profit.
Of the profits, yes.
Profits, nothing to do with their investment. That's always theirs and always will be. But for me to unlock the rest of the 6 to 10 to infinity levels, my direct line has to sponsor 30,000 euros. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And is there a time limit on that, or can it just be from whenever? Like, are there any time things?
No,
really?
No time frame. Yep.
Wow. I suppose. So the first thing is, you've got your direct link. Can you sponsor as many people? And can you get 30,000 euros worth of business with your direct link? That will then open up the rest of it.
Yes.
And when does that 10,000? Oh, and then is it your network, your overall network? When that does 100,000 euros in sales, you will get 10,000 euros.
Nope, that's still on your first direct for the 100,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
got it. So your direct sponsor, if you do 30,000, you'll unlock the rest of the levels. And if your direct does 100,000, you'll then get 10% of that.
Yes.
Cool. And does it work? Is it just a one-off payment that? But what if my direct does another, say, 200,000? Do I get an extra?
You get another $10,000
really?
Bonus. Yeah. So every 100,000, you'll get another 10,000 bonus.
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Amazing. And what was I going to say is, we also get. Is it right? I'm saying you'll get commissions on anybody that renews and so if I have a personal bot, then they renew after 24 months, then I'll get an extra commission on top of that.
Yeah. You'll get another 300 euros. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. And it's really sustainable, and you've seen it working. Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
Man. Definitely sustainable. We're here for the long term. We had to have a pay structure that was sustainable, something that it made sense. And we don't pay unless you get someone to purchase a personal bot. So that's money coming in and you're getting benefited. And then obviously the profits that we make through arbitrage, you get the 2%. It's not on their total investment. So a lot of people got to understand that.
Nice.
But as you go further in the ranks, and there's only 3 bonuses, it's definitely feasible. It makes sense. So once you realize that, you'll be really excited. So
That's
I've
cool.
been super excited, man. This every day I wake up like, oh, about to
God,
talk
I'm
about
so
some more
excited.
Arbistar, back to make some videos, and I'm glad we did this, man. This is cool. I
This
like
is
doing
great.
this.
We'll do some more, 100%.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it's really valuable to show, like, especially the transparency side of things. Like, we're open for business. We want to come and, have a look
Yeah.
at your shop. Like, we want to
Yeah,
show.
let's schedule a time. Next video, I can show you guys around the back office and the PDF and stuff. I forgot to go over the PDF, by the way. My
Doesn't matter.
apologies.
Doesn't matter.
I think we covered everything, man.
Yeah. One last little thing is, what I suppose there's two things. Is what do you like the most about Arbistar, and like why did you join, and kind of why did you build a team?
So the number one reason why I fell in love with Arbistar is, first off, the company itself. A lot of people, like, what I was looking for was a good company, solid company, something that I can believe in, something that I could stand behind and have do this conversation with you. If I didn't stand behind a company, you'd probably most likely feel it and see it. But this company has shown me the transparency, man. That's the number one thing. Like, I wanted transparency. I wanted to get connected with the owners. I love that the owners are so friendly and they're so willing to help people succeed. And so we're like one of the newest people. Like, we are basically the people in the front lines of Arbistar building this. And so the people taking advantage of this, Arbistar, you're going to see when you talk to Diego and stuff, how nice and how generous they are. That's what I really liked about a company. They weren't cocky. They weren't arrogant. They were very friendly. And they're like, hey, are you ready to be a millionaire? And I'm like, yeah. Can you say that again? Yeah. So I really like that about the foundation of the company. The CEO, they're really nice. They're good people. It's a good, transparent company. It's real. And what I like I stole this from a friend, is documentation beats conversation every single day, man. Every single day. I just share my results. I don't have to be like, hey guys, come on board. And it's just like, I just share a picture and people come. And it's like a law of attraction, man. Whatever you put out, you receive. And so other than that, I wanted to help people make passive income. Obviously, us being in this Bitcoin space, we want to help people. We want to teach people. We have YouTube channels to spread value, to give people knowledge, and to give people more opportunities. And there's so many amazing opportunities out there, but there's also not so amazing opportunities. So I want to be able to have something solid, man, something that I can really call home. And I'm like, guys, we found our crypto home, and 100%, man. So
amazing, absolutely amazing. And just a quick
Thanks,
note
man.
on why you decided to build the team. Was it to kind of bring value to people, and like, literally, I feel like I can change a lot of lives here for the better. Because
yes, I mean, obviously we got to get compensated. You got to get compensated for our hard work, for our energy. Our time is very valuable. And us sharing this and leading people, I've already had that leader mentality. I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to have authority and to show people how to be leaders and duplicate myself. And so one of the cool things is about being a leader in the space and how I wanted to grow is that, first off, the comp plan benefits everybody. And so if I wanted to help your downlines get a referral link or get someone under them, which we will, I want to help you and help me and help them. And so it's a win-win-win. The comp plan, what's so cool, I forgot to mention this, dude, is when someone let's just say you're level 5 purchases a personal bot, level 4, 3, 2, 1 being you, and then 5 more levels up above me will all get 300 euros each.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
there's
the
lots of
comp
spillover,
plan,
basically, in terms of money. There's some monetary.
yeah. And so the comp plan benefits everybody. And
wow.
you want to, when you get your bonuses, you want to benefit other people. You want to help them because you're going to make money and you're going to get them excited, and you're going to actually have a reaction. I call it the snowball effect. Is then all of a sudden everybody starts growing the team.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you look in your back office like, oh my gosh, I have 1,200 people in here in just a matter of a couple months. What just happened? And so the comp plan will excite everybody. Even if they're not a marketer, people will want to be marketers because you're going to get compensated on more on top of your investment and your profits. So,
amazing. But it's investment first and then do the networking if you want to do it.
yes. Yeah, I mean, I told people, like, take advantage of the whole comp plan of the first off, the product and the service, the community bot and the personal bot, which I'm both user of that, and take advantage of the comp plan. Why not? You know, make some more money.
It's easy, isn't it? Really, like you just show somebody your phone, you see the results, and then you just like, do you want to join?
Yeah, that's it. And the thing is, I've made the presentation. Yeah, right. Like,
now I'm right.
Check out how much Bitcoin I'm making. You're like, what? That's cool. I want to do that. And so we actually just signed up my girl's mom today. Yeah. And so she doesn't know much about Bitcoin, but we're holding her hand, we're showing her and stuff. And, you know, it's easy because I have the content already made, the presentation video, result videos, the transparency videos, Zoom calls with the owners, like calls like this to show people that we're real. And, you know, we're just spreading the word, man. It's just duplicating and we're growing, and I'm really excited about it.
Just awesome. Awesome. Well, I reckon that's everything for now for this. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. You've been really insightful, really interesting, really engaging. And, you know, we're really trying to add value to people here, so they can really see what a transparent and honest and interesting and long-term genuine business Arbistar actually is. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for having me, man. This was awesome. And likewise, dude, I love doing this. Let's definitely do this again.
Yeah, do it. My South African team are going to be pumped. So yeah. All right.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. And if you guys got any questions, come on the weekly Zoom calls Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. You have the link. If anyone wants to get on there, go ahead and share that. Okay. But yeah, sounds great, man. We'll see you again.
See ya.
All right, brother. Bye-bye.